Hello and welcome to another video. This is actually my first ever solo facecam video, so I was like, what better way to start the dawn of this new era than with a drama video? So today we're going to be talking about YouTube's third favourite Geordie and how he can't stop stealing content. Alright, so most big YouTubers have series that they're known and loved for on YouTube, right? So PewDiePie, for example, started off with his Amnesia Let's Play series.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is and I can't believe I'm doing this.
And now has Lawai, where he reviews his own subreddit.
What's up, everyone? It's time for my favorite subreddit that is all about me.
Meme Review, where he browses the latest trending memes.
Meme Review.
And Pew News, where he talks about the latest news and drama happening on social media and in his own personal life.
Welcome to Pew News, the most reputable, respected and news site.
Pyrocynical as well had a series of montage parodies that led to probably the most memed milestone video of all time.
So guys, we did it. We reached 250,000 subscribers.
And Big George Memeless has Last Month This Happened.
Alright, okay, so welcome back to Last Month This Happened. This month's been a bit of a rough one, hasn't it?
This video actually came out whilst Will was on a ski trip, and look at the top comment. Virgin Will snowboards in the Alps with his girlfriend. Alpha male Memeless virtually snowboards for a commentary video. Anyway, WillNE is no different. Will is known for his hit YouTube series Twoti, where he sums up what's been happening this week on the internet, on a strict upload schedule of once a month or so. If he can find time between producing other bits of high quality content, like reacting to satisfying videos, and begging Belle Delphine to shag him. So Will actually started Twoti not long after he started uploading videos to YouTube. This was his first ever Twoti video, posted on the 27th of January 2016.
Hello guys, what's going on? It's Will here and welcome to what I'm going to call This Week on the Internet. So I see a lot of annoying shit on the internet from week to week, but there's some things that I'd like to talk about and don't really get the chance to because it wouldn't really fit into one video. So yeah, this is just a compilation of kind of the strangest, almost annoying things that have happened on the internet this week. I'm going to upload it every single Wednesday, so if that sounds good to you, drop a subscribe and we'll get into it.
I mean, Twoti is basically just a glorified compilation of BuzzFeed news articles, surface level insights into YouTube drama, and viral videos he's robbed off Twitter. Now, Twoti's definitely played a big part in Will's success on YouTube over the last few years, but he owes a lot of his initial growth to a mini-series he did on a YouTube channel known as bgmedia. So one day, Will was scrolling through Twitter in his student halls at Loughborough University when he came across a video someone had retweeted onto his timeline. That video was of Little T, a 13-year-old rapper from Blackpool performing his latest freestyle, Road Rage. And if you haven't seen it already, it was gold. So Will decided to stay at home for one more day and put out to his 15,000 subscribers, world's cringiest lads ever make grime.
Have a look at this.
Yo, yeah, it's like the Bifter, I'm gonna your little sister.
Oh yeah man, just kill us now, just kill us now.
Fried chicken licking, I'm gonna give her a kicking.
So this fine young man is Little T, and that was his Road Rage freestyle. And I've got no idea why it's called Road Rage, because he's probably not even old enough to get one of those Legoland driving license, but you know, we'll move on.
Now when Will first uploaded the video, not too much happened. The video struggled for views and Will headed home for Whitley Bay. But a few days later, Will was out playing Pokemon Go when he checked his YouTube analytics. The video had been picked up by the algorithm and gone viral. Now Will's start to YouTube life is actually weirdly similar to mine. Just like Will, my hit series came about when I was scrolling through Twitter in my student uni halls when I stumbled across a video. That video was of an entitled airline passenger who was squealing like a mouse after being told that she was too late to check in and that she wasn't going to be allowed to board her flight.
No, really, you can't get on that flight.
I went on YouTube, found a few more of these clips and compiled them into one. I added some commentary over the top, roasting the passengers for their self-inflicted plight and uploaded it to YouTube. Just like Will, my video struggled for views, but after about a week it started picking up. I went back to uploading other commentary videos, but the entire comment section was people asking for Airline Freakouts Part 2. So I went back on YouTube, compiled some more clips and uploaded Part 2. Literally within minutes, there were loads of people in the comment section asking for a Part 3. Now I didn't want people only subscribing for my channel for the Airline Freakouts, so I was doing other commentary videos in between uploads. But literally every time I put out another video, people were in the comment section demanding more airline. And Will had the exact same problem when he uploaded his bgmedia video.
Right, so since I uploaded that video on Blackpool Grime Media and promised a part 2 about it all. It's literally all anyone's ever asked for. Oh, yeah, lads, here you go. Here's a video on ASMR. Yeah, but where's Blackpool Grime Media? Well, I don't know, but here's a video on some weird rich bloke. Yeah, but it's not Blackpool Grime Media, is it, Will? And last night I went on Instagram, right, and just uploaded a nice photo being like, oh, look, here's when I went travelling. Look how lovely it was.
Blackpool Grime Media.
Right, okay, fine, I'll do it.
And to be honest, I think that's just what life's like when you're a small YouTuber when most of your subscribers come from one particular series. Subscribers haven't really had that much time to develop loyalty to you as a creator, so rather than waiting for the next WillNE or Arthur TV video, they'd be waiting for the next BG Media video or the next episode of Airline Freakouts. Now this ended up becoming a bit of a defining series for my channel. 8 out of 10 of my most viewed videos are Airline Freakouts, I have Airline Freakout merch, and I even did my face reveal with the main man from the show. Other than a few YouTubers doing a single compilation of their own, no one else was really covering Airline Freakouts. It had essentially become a new series of its own, and it was all mine. That is, until Will came along. On the 2nd of October 2019, Will uploaded Very Angry Airline Passengers Lose Their Minds. And listen to this.
Right, hello, welcome friends and family and friends back to the S2W channel. Today, we're going to be looking at Angry Airline Passengers, because I've had a look and some of the compilations are absolutely hilarious.
Is there a reason why you brought me on for this one?
Just an angry bloke.
So he said he had been watching these compilations recently, but he didn't say which ones. Because I was the only one doing these compilations, people realised pretty quickly that he had got the idea from me. I mean, it was pretty obvious theft, so in the comment section below, the world let him know. I've watched all of these on Arthur TV. Someone's coming for Arthur TV's brand. I feel like an absolute traitor to Arthur for watching this. Well, you should, Molly. Literally ripping off Arthur TV. Zero talent, zero original content. Some people were less annoyed that he had stolen the content and more annoyed that he hadn't credited me. Where's the shout out for Arthur TV? You really should be linking Arthur TV. Arthur TV doesn't deserve to be ripped off like this. Who's that tosser? Now some people even came across to my videos to let me know. Awesome vid and one of the funniest of the series. It's annoying that bigger YouTubers are now copying you. Square-headed WillNE is now reacting to Airline UK. And while I know you and Leo are saints, he needs taking out. Okay, Nico, I appreciate the sentiment, but relax. It pissed me right off when Will started ripping you off. WillNE has not done an original video in his whole YouTube career. Arthur TV is the best channel on YouTube. I'm here so early, WillNE hasn't even copied the video yet, and someone even suggested that I do a This Week on the Internet to hit Will back. Some people, however, didn't bother checking the timestamps of the videos, so every now and then I'd get a comment accusing me of stealing Will's content. WillNE wannabe. You copied WillNE. WillNE does this. Have you copied? Can't wait for WillNE to react to this sometime. That's harsh. That's just harsh. And probably the saddest comment of them all. Leo needs to be with WillNE when he does another airline video. So I was seeing all these Will comments and it got me thinking, could I do a video on this? Well, if I was going to do a video on it, I'd need to do some research. And it turns out this isn't the first time Will has been caught in the crosshairs of YouTubers who are claiming he's stolen their content. A few days ago, a YouTuber called Jack Sucks at Life uploaded a video called Reacting to Big YouTubers Stealing My Video Ideas. And shock, WillNE was the main culprit.
Okay, today we're going to be looking at all of the scumbag giant YouTube channels that keep stealing my video ideas and getting more views than me. Scum! But anyway, I think the first person to steal the idea was WillNE for his second channel. He did it 3 months ago.
Right, hello, welcome back to the second channel. Welcome back to another stolen idea. This time we've stolen it from our good friend, lovely bloke, Jack Sucks at Life.
He bought loads of my bath water.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It's absolutely shameless. Jack actually uploaded another video a few days later and listen to what he says.
This is the exact same with Arthur TV. I saw in one of his videos, he said that like 95% of the people that watch him aren't subscribed yet. You can see he's got 141,000 subscribers, but his Airline Freakout videos, which I'm a massive fan of, a lot of them get about 1 million views.
Yeah, he's an Airline Freakouts fan. The real Airline Freakouts, that is. You know what though, this is actually still true. A lot more people watch my videos than are subscribed. It actually makes a huge difference to the channel, so if you are enjoying the content, feel free to take a second and go down below and hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate it and it'd be great to have you. Also, just whilst we're here, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram and other social media too. The links will be in the description down below, along with a link to arthurtv.shop, where you can cop the brand new jumper I'm wearing, as well as hoodies, tees, phone cases and more. Alright, so maybe the word theft is being used a little bit too harshly here. The clips have been around on the internet for years, and if Will wants to react to them, I don't own the series and it's fair game. Obviously, if he did get the inspiration from me, it would have been nice to have a shout out, but it's not as if he's retelling my jokes or making the same references or copying my commentary word for word. That would be theft, and weirdly, that has happened to me before. A few months ago, I did a video on a TLC show called My Strange Addiction. It was an episode about an old guy who had a weird thing for balloons, and it was basically just me watching the episode and adding some commentary over gameplay in between the clips. So a few days after uploading the video, I get a message from this guy on Instagram, and he's like, "Hey man, I really enjoyed your video. I'm a big fan of the channel. I was wondering if you could give me some tips because I'm trying to become a commentary YouTuber too." So I was like, you know what, I've got some time now. I'm gonna help this guy out. So I go on his profile, click through to his YouTube channel, and I see that he's done the same video as me a few days later. So I was like, oh, that's nice. He got some inspiration from my channel. Let me check it out and I can see if I can give him any tips. So I open up the video and the first thing I noticed was my watermark on the bottom right hand corner. Now the content's owned by TLC, so I didn't really care whether he had downloaded it from my video or gone to TLC to get it from there. It was copyrighted and I wasn't making any money out of it and it was fair game. No problem, right? But then the commentary started. The guy hadn't just got inspiration from my video, he had literally taken my video and copied it word for word. Not only that, but every time I made a reference to something, he would just keep that part of my video in and voice over it himself. Like in this clip, for example, this is literally my gameplay, my joke, and my reference. Now, I know what you're thinking. The old man from Up has absolutely lost it.
I know. The old fella from Up's lost a bit, hasn't he?
But after spending that long alone with a child and a dog, it's probably a good thing he ended up with just a thing for the balloons.
I guess we're lucky that he's only got a thing for the balloons the time he spent with the kids and the dog.
Literally the whole video was like that. Now that was theft. But with Will, it wasn't really that he had stolen my content, it was just that he had obviously got the inspiration from me and not given me any credit. We actually had a few interactions on Twitter before any of this became a thing. A few months ago, in a tweet that's now been deleted, Will asked people what they wanted to see on his second channel. And I replied, airline freakouts featuring Arthur TV. When he first tweeted out his airline video, I got tagged in it loads. And the second time he did it, I replied saying, invite me next time. I even slid into his Twitter DMs and said that I'd love to get involved in part 3, but he aired me, so moving on swiftly. I think Will started to realise that there were a lot of comments acknowledging that he got the idea from my channel. So in one of his second channel videos where he was going through his own subreddit, Will admitted to robbing the series from me.
New oddly satisfying videos. Watching old angry airline. I don't get, right? Like, those videos are fun to film, but they're nothing revolutionary. I mean, we stole them off Arthur. Well, I stole them off Arthur.
Now, it was nice of him to admit it, but unfortunately, he didn't quite have the same energy in his last airline video.
It's Saint Leo. I think that's his name.
Yeah, he makes videos with, I can't remember his name, can you? What? Who? Sorry, I did not register. Who?
No, you're not bringing me into this.
What do you mean I'm not bringing you? What's his name? Who?
The other guy that does airline videos.
Someone else does airline videos.
Oh God, I hate you so much.
Oh God, he's so annoying. You know what, speaking of Saint Leo, I think Will robbed the idea of a spin-off episode from me too. So you know I did my first podcast and face reveal with the main man from the show? Well, the other day, Will also did a special video with Little T, the kid from the bgmedia series. I wonder where he got the idea for that one. But apparently, robbing my videos wasn't enough for Will. He had to rub my face in it. In one of his recent twoti videos, he was talking about how PewDiePie had shouted him out in one of his latest videos. And he ended up saying this.
Yesterday, I checked my phone and I've got a bunch of tweets like, oh, Will, you're in a PewDiePie video. And I'm going, oh, yes. Great, you know, which one did he love? Was it WillNE and Memulous funny moments? That was a corker, took his ages. Might have even been where 17th Angry Airline Passengers video. What a classic that was.
I mean, I have to admit, I milked the series. 17 episodes is excessive, but still, unnecessary. This was a sly comment, but the next one wasn't so subtle. In the next airline video he did, Will said this.
Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another airline video.
Hey.
No, Angry Airline Passengers. I think it's Arthur that calls it airline. We've got to rebrand.
Yep, I do call it that, because airline's the name of the series, you divvy.
I think you should maybe have an intro sequence for these videos now.
Oh, that's far too much work.
Now this I can't stand for. Didn't want to credit me for the idea, fine. Wanted to have James Marriott on instead of me, fair enough. He has 1 million subs and a glorious beard. But slander, this I can't stand for. So I know you're watching this, Will. I'm issuing you a challenge. And the loser in their next airline freakouts video has to have a 20-second introduction before the clips play saying that the other person's series is superior. For the challenge, I have 2 suggestions. First, a boxing match, the go-to YouTube dispute resolution and money-making method. Or 2, in case you're feeling less confrontational, a football challenge. We'll get our mutual friend Chris MD involved and draw up plans for an afternoon of penalties, free kicks, crossbars and volleys. You know, pretty much anything as long as it doesn't involve you trying to attempt to tackle. I'm not really sure how either of these are airline related or really related to anything at all, but from my YouTube recommendations, this is apparently what people want to see. And given you made a Morgs merch review video, we know you're more than happy to put your dignity at risk for some easy views. You have 2 weeks to respond. And for everyone else watching at home, don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss this one.